So, the final episode, the fourth season of has dropped, and it's really, really good. This stands out from other finales of the Invisible season 1, 2, and 3 because it doesn't have it isn't a brutal fight between two characters like with Invisible and Omni-Man, which was a really dark finale. So as a season 2 episode with forgot the villain's name, but multiverse stuff, and he goes to portals where he meets up with Agent Spider and of course kind of Batman, but it doesn't show. Of course, he can't shown as Batman because of copyright reasons. But before Invisible beats the living crap out of the villain of that season before he gets revived season 3. And of course, in season 3, or Invincible and Adam and Eve try to stop Conquest, which is very intense episode. And now season 4 finale doesn't have a big battle between Invisible and Thrag or the Voltermites. It's a more of a dramatic episode about the relationship between the characters, like with Mark and Eve, Nolan and Debbie, and as well as Debbie and her family. And it's not really about saving the world in this episode. Although it also got traumatizing too, because in this episode, Marx has visions of people dying in front of him by Thrag and the Voltermites, as we see in the opening. Voltermites apparently destroying the city and killing people, but that was just a vision. And as well as him seeing Thrag killing Eve, William, and Cecil and Debbie. These are very haunting sequences, even if they are visions, because if they happen they actually happen in the show, it will be very sad because I really enjoyed those characters, especially Eve and William and of course Debbie, and but yeah, I really feel bad for Mark dealing with these issues. And also finally Eve tells Mark that she's pregnant, but Mark also feels ashamed of himself for not looking for because he did not want to help her or see her while she was dealing with it, because he was in space, but Eve was trying to help him, and kind of things work out with each other. And Nolan was also still trying to give Eve a chance, but she didn't want to. As tries to informs Debbie that Oliver's okay. He's healing in space, but Debbie's not happy about it, and she feels scared about Mark and Oliver. And Paul actually helps her, and that makes Debbie decide to go to space with Nolan to see Oliver, which I thought the scene between Debbie and Nolan was not as strong as the 5th episode. It's still a very heavy scene, emotional one, because it's obvious to see why Debbie has a hard time with Nolan because of what he did in season 1 finale. And I really thought Alan was still a very cool character. He has a hard time being like the coalition of planets because the other people that he's with are having a complicated time are not doing well with him. But in the post-credit scene, it'll be interesting to what happens with him because he sees a video of Thaddeus and he wants them to do something kind of crazy to the Voltermites. It was already, if you've seen episode 2, you know what it is. But it's about the virus that, of course, killed the Voltermites, a majority of them, and it made them feel bad. In episode 2, I believe. I also thought the scene with Cecil and Nolan, I thought was pretty good, and Cecil feels scared of him and doesn't want him to be on the planet, and and Nolan is on the place where he fought Mark and initially left Earth to go to space, and where he found a new wife and created Oliver. It was a very strong scene, of course, especially hearing like him having flashbacks of his past. This episode is very intense with the drama, honestly, and I really thought the sequence between Mark and Thrag was kind of threatening. And they explained that, and Thrag explained that he's not here to destroy the Earth, but to have the Voltamites live on Earth, as we see other Voltamites live civilian lives, wearing clothes. And Mark did not want to Voltamites to be around, but he has to. But unfortunately, he has to say yes in order to make the Earth safe. And that was a very intense scene. I thought they were gonna fight or Dry was gonna do something dangerous, but no, it was a friendly-ish conversation between a hero and a villain about where the villain is not here yet to do wrong. And he also says that it'll be the last time he sees him, which of course is not true, because I heard that Drag is a recurring character in the comics, so we'll see more of him in season 5, most likely. And it seems like season 5 will set up Alan about to kill all the Voltamites with the virus. Who knows? I'm very excited for season 5, and so yeah, I'm really happy with this new episode of the finale of season 4. It's a very dramatic episode, not very action packed. Not every superhero story has to be action packed. It has to be a good story as well. So yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts on the 4th season, episode 5 of Invincible? Episode 8 of Invincible. The finale of season 4. So let me know your thoughts and comments below. And peace out. Bye. Stay tuned for another epic video.